How we doing, big kid? We're good, but what happened? We still didn't make it very far. So welcome, guys. I'm going to shift gears here a little bit and do something different, but about a year ago I bought something and I only took it out like 3 times. It's been put in storage and I forgot I had it, and the weather's cooled off, everything's nice. Let's get this thing out and see what it does. So what we got here is I bought a 12-foot fishing boat, Alumacraft, and lucky for me, my sister has been nice enough to let me put it in her shed. It's been over here over a year, maybe a year and a half. So let's pull this thing out, clean it off, and hook it up to the Yukon here, and we'll get it out where you guys can see it. All right, guys, we made it home. Boat did good for sitting for a year. But yeah, there's the motor to it. That's a Johnson 9.9 2-stroke. Now, you may be wondering what that means. That means it is one number underneath a 10 horsepower. The reason being is 9.9 is the biggest you can have where you don't need a title. It doesn't have to be registered. So, as you guys might know, most boats, you got a title for the engine, you got a title for the boat. So, let's get this thing and take it outside and put it on. So this is a 1980 Alumacraft 12-foot V-bottom boat. And I believe the engine's got to be of the same vintage, because I had a 79 Cheater bass boat that was a 175 horse Johnson, and the colors and everything was exactly the same. So yeah, not a bad little setup. Yeah, I've started this once. Now, I do suspicion that maybe the water pump is not pumping right, because it's got a little port, let me see where it is, right here, that it's supposed to spray water out. And when I did that last time, it didn't look like it was doing it. So, but yeah, we're going to put the gas jug in here. I think it holds like 2.5 gallons of gas. And I'm going to do the smart thing and not even try it. We'll just run up to the lake and put it in the water and see what it does. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little boat. Doesn't have any floor in it. I kind of want to put a floor in it, but for right now, the fish bite the same, it doesn't matter. So we're gonna run this thing up here and let's see what it does. So I brought this thing down, fired up, ran perfectly the other night. But we throw out some jugs off the bridge, get them really baited up and good. Put this thing in the water today, this thing won't hardly run. Acts like it's not getting any gas, and I'm wondering if my gases went bad, because this gas is from last year. And I just kept it put up indoors and everything, but it doesn't explain why it ran good the other night. Now, I didn't take it out in the lake, but I let it run for 10 minutes or so and it didn't skip a beat. But now, it won't hardly run. What do you think? I know, it's a mess. I wish we could rip it. I know, wish we could rip it too, but it's ripping us. So we made it back to the house. Finally paddled. That south wind was pushing us all the way out to the north end of the lake. So it's kind of a doozy. These little oars come in handy, but the problem is this one's missing. That one's, okay, hold on. That one's missing a bushing, so that one wanted to keep coming out and everything. But it has the gas from last year still in it, so I poured that in the other container, put fresh gas in it, just mixed the fuel for it. Let me show you what I got. The fuel hose, though, looks good. I've blown it all out. But this little bad boy right here, it's got some cracks in it, and it goes to this fuel pump. Now, maybe I have to think. I'm pretty sure that's what pulls the fuel in there, but if it's cracked, it won't get a good prime. So I'm thinking I'll pull this off and we will check it. All right, so we've managed to tell that the fuel pump diaphragm is out of it. It's got like a little split in it. No Marine's got parts for this dinosaur around here, so we're going with plan B. We got to run these jugs. So we got to leave the boat. Here's our plan B. What do you think, kiddo?
Yes.
What you doing?
Paddling.
Yeah. And what are we going?
Sailboating.
Sailboating? Okay. Yeah, you got to pull it a little bit. Yeah, see the water, how it's rolling a little bit? Just go ahead and pull it. Grab that string. And don't be scared. Grab that thing. Grab it. Pull it on up. That is your first. Pull him up. He's not going to hurt you. Pull him up here where everybody can see him. How awesome is that? Woo! That is cool. Ruby caught, this is Ruby's first fish she's ever caught, and you caught it on a jug line. That's all right. We'll get him off. And we made it. What do you think, kid? Is it pretty fun? Caught one catfish. Our jug set too long, so it set overnight and all morning. It's like one now.
My bucket off or what?
You gonna take your bucket off? Okay. All right, but yeah, not as successful as I wanted to be, but Ruby caught her first fish. We need a fuel pump for the boat, and we tried out the new canoe that Matt's got. So, all right, thanks, guys. So, this has turned out to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt than what I thought. So, I've tried working with some of the local dealers around here to try to find a fuel pump for this 9.9 Johnson. And let me show you. So far, I haven't really been coming up with any luck to find anything that will fit on it. I keep seeing stuff online where they have them, but each time I try to get the kit for it, it comes up with no availability. And then the other one, it's just kind of a weird deal. So on Amazon, I found one that is coming from a company. I'll have to put it up here in the top, but that I ordered. Well, I ordered that last week and it has not come in. Well, it keeps getting put off and put off and put off. Well, it's saying it'll show up next Wednesday. So I'm kind of running late on this video, getting it out to you guys because I was wanting to take it out and drive it around because this thing runs good. It gets around good. It's like the perfect fishing boat. But for now, I've had to borrow this 12-foot, what is this thing called? Mad River Canoe. And I'll be honest with you, I almost like this canoe as much as I do the boat. As far as running up creeks and running jugs and doing a little bit of fishing. You can see we've been doing a little bit of jug lining. We've done okay. This area up here where we're at isn't doing so hot on the fishing like that, but it's just nice to get out and get about. So with that, we're just going to have to wait till that stuff comes in. I really can't do much more with it. We'll continue fishing out of that until we get that fixed. But yeah, we'll do this one as a part one. But when I get the fuel pump and we actually can work on it, we will get it back out on the water. And I've got I'm wanting to go run some jugs and maybe a trot line over a couple of days with my grandpa up in like a town about 45 minutes northeast of here that I grew up fishing down there doing that kind of stuff. So that'll be it for this video, but stay tuned. I'll have a part two and we'll get this thing out on the lake and we'll go run around. So in the meantime, maybe the next video is going to be some blazer action. I've been working on that. We got to get that thing ready and get it on the road. So, and then I got some new ideas for the Scout, what I'm thinking about doing with it. So yeah, thanks guys. Hit that subscribe button, wherever that's going to be at. But yeah, thanks.